In this video, I'm going to show you this really awesome way to generate and track 3D objects into your scene using Adobe After Effects. So let's get right into it. So once you've got Adobe After Effects open and you've got some footage imported into your timeline, we can begin by analyzing the footage. And to do so, we just want to go over to Effects and Presets, search for 3D Camera Tracker, and we're just going to drop the 3D Camera Tracker onto our video. Now the computer will analyze the footage and it's going to take a few minutes for it to do this, but as soon as the computer has finished analyzing the footage, we will see all of these different points created on our video. Now this looks really complicated and really overwhelming, but don't worry, it's actually really easy. You just want to hover over these points, find one of these red targets, one of these red shields, and as soon as you've found one that looked good for you, as long as it's sitting perfectly on top of the video, you want to right click in between some of these keyframes and press create solid and press create null and camera. So as you can see, we've just got a brand new null object and a new camera created on our timeline. So from here we can go ahead and we can make a shape. So making sure none of the layers are selected, you want to go up to the rectangle mask tool. You want to change the fill color from red to whatever you like. I'm going to select white in this example, and we'll add a black stroke. Now we'll just draw a rectangle over our video, we'll draw that on top of our video. We'll go down to the timeline, and on shape layer 1 you want to make sure you press the 3D button. You want to convert this from a 2D to a 3D layer. So press the 3D button and that will automatically follow the camera's movement because we tracked this with the 3D camera tracker. Now from here, with that shape layer 1 selected, you want to go into geometry options and you want to increase the extrusion depth. And as you can see, if we turn around the Y rotation, we'll increase the Y rotation. You can see we've now got a 3D shape layer as opposed to a 2D shape layer. Now because we converted this 2D layer to a 3D layer, we've got the extrusion depth applied to this effect. This shape layer will perfectly follow the camera's movement, but the problem is because this is a floating 3D object in a scene, it does need to cast shadows like it would do if it was there in real life. So the next stage is to create a shadow. So we'll go up into Layer, New, Solid, we'll change the color to black, we'll press OK on this menu. We'll turn this off for now just so we can see where to place this. Go up to the rectangle mask tool and we'll draw a rectangle mask on the floor underneath that shape layer. Now we'll turn that layer back on, we'll convert this to a 3D layer by pressing that 3D box, and then we'll increase the mask feather to around 300%. And as you can see, because we converted this from a 2D to a 3D layer, if we pull the cursor head forward in time and we watch the camera's movement, that shadow will perfectly follow the camera's movement. So that's the basics of this effect completed, but I'm going to show you how to animate this shape now. So we'll go back to shape layer 1, we'll create a brand new keyframe on the X rotation, and then we'll go forward maybe 5 seconds in time and we'll increase the number on the X rotation. So I'm starting at -29 and going up to around 20. I'll also do the same on position, so I'll create a brand new keyframe on position at the very beginning. We'll go forward 5 seconds in time, we'll create a brand new keyframe, then we'll go in between these two keyframes and create another brand new keyframe. And now in between these first two keyframes, I'm going to pull the position down just a little bit. Now we'll go in between the next set of keyframes and we'll pull the position up, and this should create a really subtle bouncing effect. Next step is to select all of those keyframes on position. We'll right click on one of those keyframes, go into Keyframe Assistant and select Easy Ease. This will really smooth out the movement between all of those keyframes. Rather than harshly stopping at each keyframe and moving on to the next, it will very gradually and very subtly flow into one keyframe into another. And there you go, if we render this out and we watch this back, we've got this really awesome 3D shape floating in our video. It's perfectly tracked to the scene and there's a shadow cast into the footage and it looks really realistic and really awesome. And there you go. If you enjoyed watching this video, then don't forget to subscribe to see more. Click this box if you want to see the previous video, and I will see you tomorrow for another brand new video. Thank you for watching.